Hello there friends and followers, and welcome to this Microsoft Flight Simulator video. We are currently situated at Southampton Airport in the United Kingdom. Today we are going to be taking a look at the GTN750 Garmin device by PMS50. For the purpose of this functions overview of the GTN750 Garmin device, I have created a flight plan from Southampton to East Midlands Airport in the UK. Without further ado, let's get started. The GTN750 Garmin device is available via direct integration in several aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. This Just Flight aircraft happens to be one that offers the direct integration feature. You can also access the GTN device through the toolbar, as you can see in this example. The GTN750 by PMS50 comes in two versions, a free basic version and a premium version. The premium version will either cost you a subscription fee equal to €25 per annum or a lifetime license of €75. For the full feature list of the GTN750 Garmin device, please consult the PMS50.com website available in the description section of the video. I will note the differences, however, between the basic and the premium version. As you can see here, the premium version offers map waypoint selection and elevation data, as well as integration with Navigraph charts, a traffic page or TCAS, terrain page and weather radar, FPL review, import, invert, as well as the FPL catalog for loading and saving flight plans. It offers also airways, textual METAR, and the vCalc utility. We are in the Just Flight Warrior, and we are now ready to begin our tour of the GTN750 Garmin device by PMS50. Let's go ahead and turn on the aircraft battery and alternator and turn on the avionics. As you can see, the system is now initializing. Once the initialization is complete, you will be presented with the graphical user interface of the Garmin device, something you'll be very familiar with if you are already acquainted with the GTN750. From the graphical user interface, you have access to the map, traffic, terrain, weather, charts, flight plan, procedure, nearest facility, waypoint information, services, utilities, and system. You also have access to your common nav radios from within the graphical user interface, the audio panel, intercom, as well as the transponder code. In order to change the frequencies of your comm or nav radios, you simply click on the standby frequency. We can set up the frequency here to whatever we need and simply click on transfer, and the new frequency will be set. We can do the same thing for the transponder code. As you can see here, we can set this to 2000 and hit enter, and we've got now the transponder code set. Let us begin by taking a look at the map, and this is of course what you expect to see in the GTN750. You've got the high-resolution graphical map here of the entire surrounding, including the airport. You can zoom in and out, and you can see the amount of details here at Southampton Airport, and specifically the location where we are currently parked. The nice thing about the premium version of this GTN750 is you can click on all the VOR, NDB, and waypoints to get more information. So for example, clicking here on the Sierra Alpha Mike VOR station, we are able to click on the waypoint information and receive further details. As you can see, we have the distance, the bearing to the station, 080 degrees, the longitude and latitude of this VOR station, the nearest airport to the VOR station, as well as the frequency. And of course, if you click on the frequency, it will automatically set it to the standby frequency in your nav radio. Other features include switching between GPS and CDI, and this of course will toggle the switch here. So if you notice, by clicking here, it will flip the switch on the aircraft as well. The OBS selector is there as well. You are also able to access the menu here and toggle the map overlays on and off depending on your preference. Unfortunately, there isn't any traffic at the current time in the vicinity of Southampton, but in order for the traffic to work properly, you need a free service for the AI traffic to be detected by the GTN device. The terrain window gives you access to the terrain. And as you can see here from the menu, we are able to show different layers. We can show the legend, the flight plan, and also we can toggle the altitude from GSL to AGL. The view seems to only offer the 360-degree view at the current time. The arc isn't available, but it looks like it is planned for a future development. The TAWS inhibit as well as the test TAWS are still not available, but appears to be part of the future roadmap for PMS50. The weather page gives you access to several features that are inoperable at this point, and there might be a plan for those in the future, but the only available one is the weather here and the weather scanner, and the weather scanner actually doesn't seem to work even in this version. So I've tried everything, but it doesn't seem to be showing anything here. The charts in this GTN750 is part of the premium subscription, and it offers a direct integration with Navigraph where you can bring all the charts into your Garmin device. I felt that this was a very nifty and useful feature, and the way it works is by simply clicking on the airport. So if we click, for example, on our destination, Echo Golf November X-Ray, we're East Midlands Airport, and click on enter, and now as you can see we are fetching the information for East Midlands. We can click on info, so we select here, so there is the airport briefing and the departure and the airport. You've got all the information, airport takeoff minimums. For example, let's click here, and now you can see we have the East Midlands Airport directly from Navigraph within our GTN device. You can do the same thing for the approach plates available for East Midlands. So if we click now on the approach, as you can see now, we are able to look at the Navigraph charts from within the device. Another feature I like in this GTN750 is the waypoint information. Now this is again part of the premium version of the GTN750 where you have access to the airport elevation. You've got a preview of the airport, all the available procedures, the runways, as you can see here, available at East Midlands, all the frequencies available at East Midlands, and we have the weather data. This is again a premium version feature, and you will need an additional AVWX subscription, which is free of charge, in order for this option to work. But as you can see, we have the METAR information. The NOTAMs are not available, and the nearest VRPs are also not available in this version, but it might be a work in progress or part of the roadmap for future development. Let us now enter a flight plan into the GTN device, and I have created a flight plan that contains airways and procedures so that I can show you exactly how this is done on this GTN device. All right, so our flight plan is quite simple. Departure out of Southampton, runway 02. There is no SID. We are going to head over to Norrie Waypoint and then take airway Quebec 41, exit at Silva, and then take airway Mike 605 to Delta Tango Yankee, and then it's the DETI 1 Echo into East Midlands, runway 09er. So let's go ahead and enter the flight plan. The first thing you'll see here when you go to the active is set the origin airport, and the origin airport is Echo Golf Hotel India, and we hit enter. And now we're going to set the destination, which is East Midlands, Echo Golf November X-Ray. We now have the origin and destination airports into the flight plan. Now what we're going to do is we are going to enter Norrie, and we're going to click on Southampton, and we are going to say insert after, and we're going to enter Norrie. So we are going to enter November, Oscar, Romeo, Romeo, Yankee, and as you can see now, it identifies the correct waypoint, and we're going to hit enter. Now from Nori, we are going to take airway Quebec 41. So we're going to click here and say load airway. And as you can see, we have Quebec 41. And we are going to exit at Silva. And we're going to hit on load. And now as you can see from Nori, we're going to take airway Quebec 41 and exit at Silva. And from Silva, we are going to take Mike 605. So we click on Silva and select load airway. And as you can see now, we have My 605. My 605, and we are going to exit at Delta Tango Yankee. So this one here, and we're going to load that. And now, as you can see, we have My 605 at, and this is the airway and the exit point. And from there, it's our star into East Midlands. So if we click now on East Midlands and we say load procedure, and we're going to select the arrival. The arrival is this one here, the Delta Tango Yankee 1 Echo. We're going to select that one. There is no transition, and it automatically selected the runway, and now we can select on load arrival. And now we have the entire flight plan from our origin airport, Southampton, through all the airways and the arriving procedure or the star into East Midland Airport, as you can see here. Now from within the map menu here, we can go to preview, and now we can see an entire preview of the flight plan, and we can zoom in and out and look at our flight plan from Southampton all the way to East Midlands. We now have the entire flight plan loaded into the GTN device, and we're ready to fly the flight plan. We also have our procedure, as you can see here, and we can click on the approach again here and select ILS runway 9, and we can say load the approach, and now we have the entire flight plan ready, and we can actually activate the leg here and say OK, and now we have the entire flight plan loaded into the Garmin device. Well folks, I hope that this video has provided you with sufficient insight on the Garmin GTN750 by PMS50 to decide whether it's worth the investment or not. As usual, if you have any questions, please do post them in the comment section below. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.